Okay, so here's another quick tip video for Adobe Premiere. Um, we've been working a lot now with our source footage, and along with our source footage comes audio most of the time when we're recording from our video camera, from our phone, whatever source we're recording from, we're usually recording audio as well. But sometimes you don't want to use the audio. Sometimes you want to use music, or sometimes you want to use narration. Sometimes we just need to turn that source audio down. So if you look at this down here, you could see that the waveform of my audio is pretty high. Okay, um, this is going to be very loud. Now, when I push play, okay, that's I don't know if you could hear that, but that sounds pretty annoying because it's the drone helicopter just being very loud next to the camera. So that's not what I want. But I also don't maybe want to lose that natural sound. Maybe I want to keep some of that for whatever reason. I probably wouldn't want to do that for drone footage, but if I'm filming something, let's say the freeway, and I'm trying to do something, on a overpass. Maybe I want the cars driving by, the sound of the cars driving by, but I also want some music to play. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn first the volume down on the audio. Now, you could see here that my clips are pretty tall, and I do that on purpose so that I can see what I'm working with. So if you want to do that, if you go down to the bottom of one of the audio clips, you see the cursor change, and so I can just drag this up, makes it small, or drag it down to make it big. Same with the video. um, Now I normally don't do that with the video, I mainly do that with the audio. So down the middle of this audio clip, you see a line. Now this separates the audio channels: left channel up, right channel down here below. So if this was in mono, there would not be a left and right, it would just be straight across. So I want to turn down the volume all the way so it could be pretty low. So all I have to do really is grab the middle of this, and this is called the rubber band, and I'm just going to click on it and drag, and you can see how the decibel level is going down. So now I'm at negative 8.33. I can get it all the way down to, let's say, negative 21. Okay, and now you can tell right here the audio is a lot lower, and it's giving you the level indicator over here. Okay, so that's one way of doing it. Now, another way you can do it is, if I bring that back to the center, I can control click on the audio and then go to audio gain. Click on audio gain, and then I can decide what number. So that one was at negative 21. So let's say I'm at negative 21, and then I push OK. Okay, and now you see that the waveform, the entire clip itself, has lost volume. Now, this is not always beneficial because this permanently changes your audio levels in that clip. I don't like to do that a lot. I like to just lower the volume on the source clip. I don't like to manipulate the actual source clip, but I get the same result. You see how it's peaking at about negative 21. Okay, now let's say that's the volume I want it to be, negative 21. So now I want to bring audio in. Okay, so I have my music over here. I'm going to drag it in here. Now, if you notice, I can't see the waveform. So I'm going to expand this out. Okay, and now you could see that the volume is much higher than the volume up here. All right, so I normally won't have to change the audio level of the music if I want it to go over a source clip. So if I push play, I should hear both the drone and the music. Okay, so that gives it more of a maybe a realistic effect with the drone sound hovering in the background and the music going over the top. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to bring the audio levels down and bring them up over certain places in your source clip.